Okay. All right. So let's. All right. So this. Okay, we're huddling together for warmth or strength here. Okay. Now we have some givers. Okay. So talk to us a little bit, Mel. Why are you a giver to your parent?
Well, I mean, I've had both. It's like taking and giving at the same time.
Okay. So sometimes you kind of want what you want when you want it, and sometimes you give in and just do what you're told to do. Okay, so you've got some dynamics going, right? So would you say, though, that relationship with your parents, are you happy with those dynamics, or do those dynamics sometimes frustrate you?
Sometimes they frustrate me, but I usually get over it.
You get over it, okay. But wouldn't it be great if you just really got along well, and you didn't have these ups and downs kind of in the relationship? We can even things out, all right? Where are you? So you're in some of the same dynamics, kind of ups and downs, a little bit of a roller coaster in the relationship. All right, Mary Streeter, where are you?
I'm all for them because sometimes we work well, sometimes I give in, sometimes they give in, and then like sometimes like not really much hurting. It's more like most of these days.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Mariana, where are you? Okay. Yeah, but sometimes you want what you want when you want it, right? And so what's a strategy that you guys use sometimes when you really want something? What do you do to kind of get your way? What do you...
I would say, can I please get this? Like, no. Like, if we buy this, I'll give you the amount of money that it costs back.
Okay, you try to negotiate. What do you do?
It doesn't.
Dagny?
No, I don't really do it, but people can bribe them.
Bribing. Okay, so bribing is one way that sometimes parents try to get their kids to do things, right?
I would say like it's worth it, but if you don't want to get it, I'll pay for it. Like you don't have to.
Okay, so you negotiate a little bit, right? What else?
For instance, basically you list all the good things about purchasing it. Like maybe you will look good in it, or maybe we can both share it together one day. Or
Right, you try to convince them,
the
right?
color's really pretty. I don't know.
Right, so you try to convince them that's a good idea, yeah?
I sometimes make a deal with them. Like sometimes if I say if I get this and this, I'll do this, and this.
So you bargain a little bit, right?
Kind of like make a deal with them. but
Right.
sometimes
There's
I
used to be a game show called Let's Make a Deal, right? So when my kids would do that, when I had to say no, and I always had a good reason, but when they didn't like that answer, then they would start negotiating like that. Well, not negotiating, it's like bargaining, right? And I would just immediately go, and let's make a deal, starring Jenny Kane, right? And she immediately would know that I understand what she's doing. And it's not going to work, right? That's not going to help us if we start bargaining like that, right? Because when we're bargaining, we're avoiding the understanding of why we're saying no. There's a reason for it, right? Now, do you ever see kids do this? Parent says, no, we're not doing that now. And they go, oh, please, 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 please. And the parent says, no, I already said no. Oh, but please, 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 please. And they keep going at them and going at them, right? Have you ever seen that? And they try to wear the parent down until finally the parent says, all right, we'll do it this time. You ever seen that dynamic?
I sometimes do that.
That's me.
Okay. And sometimes we do it to our teachers, right? You wear the teacher down, right? Because why do we do that?
Get what we want.
Right? We're trying to get what we want, but why do we use that strategy? Because it
Because
works.
Because if they do it once, then like if it's like a baby, if they do it once, then the baby knows, oh, if I do it once and I want like another time, I can do the same thing. And whatever parent is, like if it's the mom or the dad, like they'll give in so I can get whatever I want.
That's right.
Yeah.
So people often do what works, right? And you reinforce unintentionally.
Do you ever fake cry? Remember we had a student say, I fake cry.
You ever kind of use
That-
tears sometimes to get sympathy from your
I'm
parents?
sure it happens.
Okay, when you're younger.
You're honest.
That's part of like throwing a fit, you know?
Yeah.
You can one
That was
thing
a
you do
funny
anger,
answer.
the other is you start crying, right? And then the parents, they want you to stop crying, and so they kind of give in, right?
Usually my parents will yell at me.
Yeah.
Like, if I start to say please over and over again, and they'll be like, then my dad will just be like, no.
Right. Because he's trying to be forceful with you, right?
No.
Okay, so that's a good strategy. She just says, okay, we're done. She's not gonna do any more.
My mom